I'm here today with Dave Coriale, who is president of DelCor Technology Solutions. Dave, DelCor is known for something called the IT maturity model. Tell us about that.
The IT maturity model was a model we developed about 3 or 4 years ago, and it actually started from an article we started writing about the perfect association as it relates to their use of IT. And what we did is we broke IT down into 4 different areas: infrastructure, data, online, and management. And then we broke each area down into 1 of 4 categories. The use of it is either restrictive, functional, effective, or strategic and innovative. So that way organizations have a way of looking at each of those 4 different areas and assessing whether or not they're in one of those 4 states and where they need to apply some resources to bring that one area up, or those 2 areas up that are lagging behind the others.
So Dave, what would be the difference between functional and strategic?
Functional means it's functioning, right? So if you are connecting to your network remotely, or if you have contracts that are getting signed, for instance in the management area, you may have a functional process where contracts are getting signed, but are they being used and really compared against what the organization is trying to accomplish in terms of the needles it's trying to move and its mission and vision? The same with the infrastructure. You know, if the infrastructure can be functional, it can actually work when you connect remotely, but does it really enable a remote workforce, or does it enable any products or services that the members can use and you can push downstream to them by taking advantage of remote connectivity?
So I might be able to connect remotely, but I can't print. I don't have access to everything. So it's functional, but it's not really perfect.
Well, that's a great example of the difference between functional and effective, right? That kind of 3rd level tier. A functional might be you can connect, but you can't print what you want to print where you want to print it. Or you can't have access to all of your applications through whatever your remote connectivity is. So it works, but it's not real effective for you, versus the next level up, which is strategic.
So is it, or should it be the goal of every organization to be at a strategic level in all areas? Is that even possible?
It's possible, certainly, right? Everything's possible. And as far as a goal, it's an awfully good goal to shoot for. Being beyond just functional and moving your IT into the area where it's really helping you move your needles and reach your business objectives, as opposed to just being a piece in the background that's running at a task level.
So what is the one area, Dave, that you think organizations should pay attention to that they're not?
Probably the data area, the business intelligence and data. There's a lot of information coming into the association or the nonprofit, and then taking that information and turning that into actionable business decisions is probably the area that gets the least attention, because it's not tangible. It doesn't break, for example, like infrastructure, where if something's not working, it's a very immediate need to get that fixed. Your laptop, your BlackBerry, your firewall, etc., your backup. So data seems to get the least amount of attention.
Great. Well, Dave, thanks so much.
Sure.
Thanks for watching the Matrix Minute. Don't forget to connect with us on our blog and social media. For more information, go to matrixgroup.net.